Hello and welcome to another Mario Party 4 minigame review. Well, I hate to say it, but I don't have high hopes for today's minigame. It's the 2 versus 2 Right or Left, and as you can clearly see, they couldn't even be bothered to spell it right, or is clearly spelled wrong.
Actually, I think it's supposed to be a pun on boat oars.
Yeah, but in this context it doesn't make any sense. They clearly meant to write it as OR since that's how they use it.
Well, I think it's supposed to be a pun. I mean, you even use boat oars in this minigame.
Nope, I refuse to accept it. This is just another sign of their low standards when it comes to some of these minigames. But who knows, maybe it'll surprise us. Like I said, this is a 2 versus 2 minigame where the point of it is to row your boat to the exit of the cave before the other team does. To do this, you can mash on A and B to go forward, A to row your right oar, and B to row your left oar. Whichever team winds their way past the twists and hazards of the cave first will win the minigame.
If you're in a boat in real life, and you're paddling with someone else, you'd want to try and time your paddles together, because that would make you go faster. But not in this minigame. You would think in this minigame that those physics would be the same, but it's not. You and your partner both can do whatever you want, just as long as you mash the button, you'll go faster. Which in my opinion, makes this a way less strategic minigame than it could have been.
Yeah, we were really confused about this one when we started off. At first we tried to time our button presses together, but we just could not go very fast and we always lost. It wasn't until you suggested button mashing that we finally realized that's what we were supposed to do, but it's really not made very clear. Even the opening cinematic to this one shows them paddling the oars relatively slowly, so when we first started playing we tried to time our button presses to that.
I know, we expected more for this minigame, but we should have realized it's Mario Party, so a button masher is what we get.
Yeah, and even after we figured out how to play it, I don't think that I really enjoyed it very much more. You're still just button mashing and going through a cave, trying to wind around all the obstacles and make sure you don't hit any of the flames.
But even if you do hit the flames, it's not really that big of a deal, because you would have had to stop to wait for them to go away, or you could keep going, get hit, and then get stunned for a second. I don't really think it makes that big of a difference.
Yeah, either way you're gonna have to stop. You might as well risk it and just keep going. So overall, whether you play this one right or whether you play it wrong, it's not very fun.
I think you mean if you play it right or you play it left.
Whatever you wanna say. The title might be a pun.
But there's no fun.
Exactly. It's really not fun to button mash, and it's just kind of a confusing minigame that you'll want to get over with. Like the title, this one's no good. We're giving it 2 stars out of 5.
Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this review, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We've got less than 10 mini games left, so come back to watch our next video of rumble fishing. I don't think I've ever heard of a rumble fish before.
I didn't know there was anything but Cheep Cheeps in the Mushroom Kingdom, but I guess we'll have to see what this minigame's all about. Come back to play it with us.
Hope to see you then.
New record! Yes!